Hello and welcome to What's Next Weekly, Premier NX's weekly podcast for forward-thinking leaders who aren't just keeping up with change, they're defining what comes next.
I'm Sophia Grant.
And I'm Alex Reed. In today's deep dive, we're shifting our focus to a sector undergoing a profound transformation, healthcare. We're exploring what it really takes to support the future of patient care.
And it's not with more flashy tech, right? It's with a resilient, scalable IT foundation. Our conversation is titled Beyond the EHR, the 2026 IT Imperative for Healthcare Providers.
Let's get started.
You know, when we imagine the future of healthcare, my brain immediately goes to the sci-fi stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
We picture AI surgeons, nanobots, and these, pristine, futuristic hospitals. But the reality is much grittier.
And the plumbing is in bad shape. That's the real disconnect.
Right.
While all the headlines are screaming about AI revolutions, the actual IT teams in these hospitals are dealing with an unseen crisis.
They're not strategizing.
No, they're not sitting around thinking about the next decade. They are, frankly, drowning. They're just trying to keep 20-year-old legacy systems from crashing while putting out compliance fires.
It really feels like they're stuck in survival mode. And when you look at the financials, that makes perfect sense. I was honestly shocked by the margin data here. Everyone assumes healthcare is this huge cash cow, but many top health systems are operating on margins of, around 1.5%?
Which is razor thin. That's not a business with any room for error. That is pure survival. And that 1.5% margin is exactly why IT has become such a bottleneck.
Because it's seen as a cost center.
Exactly. A cost center you try to squeeze. So you end up with teams just keeping the lights on, fixing printers, resetting passwords, instead of building a foundation for 2026.
You can't build a skyscraper on a foundation that's already cracking.
You really can't. And those cracks are showing up in the workforce.
This was the statistic that really jumped out at me. For every 1 hour a physician spends on actual patient care, they spend approximately 2 hours on EHR and desk work.
2 hours?
2 hours of paperwork for 1 hour of doctoring. It's just staggering.
It's a staggering misuse of talent. I mean, imagine hiring a brilliant heart surgeon and then telling them they need to spend 2/3 of their day acting as a data entry clerk.
It's demoralizing.
It's inefficient, it's demoralizing, and it leads straight to burnout. So the imperative for 2026, and this is a phrase you hear a lot now, is to let clinicians be clinicians.
Meaning, stop making them troubleshoot software.
Exactly that. If a doctor is rebooting a device, the system has failed. The goal for 2026 is to use automation and managed support to strip away every single non-clinical burden.
So they can operate at the top of their license.
That's the phrase, doing the complex medical work they are trained for, while the IT infrastructure just, silently handles the rest.
But to get there, we have to talk about the boring stuff. Things like CRM systems and contact centers.
Yeah, tools that are usually seen as back-end admin tasks, totally separate from care.
But that separation is artificial, isn't it? The idea is to reframe those tools as care continuity engines.
I think that's the key shift. Think about it. Healthcare doesn't stop when you walk out of the clinic. It lives in scheduling follow-ups, family coordination, all the reminders.
Right.
So if a scheduling portal crashes or a callback gets missed, the patient doesn't see that as an IT ticket. They see it as a failure of care.
That makes so much sense. It's really all about trust. There was that data point that 51% of consumers believe the healthcare system is fundamentally broken.
Half your customers.
If half your customers think you're broken, a dropped call or a clunky website just confirms that bias immediately.
Exactly. That seamless digital handoff scheduling an appointment easily, getting a test result without a headache, that is where trust is actually rebuilt.
And this all connects back to the bigger picture. Stability is the new innovation.
Right. The future won't be won by the hospital with the flashiest AI. It will be won by the one with the infrastructure that can support it without crashing.
So the actionable advice here isn't go buy the newest gadget. It's more like stabilize the ship.
Secure the foundation. Focus on things like interoperability. It sounds unsexy, I know, but when IT works perfectly, it should be invisible.
It should just work.
It should just work, allowing that human connection of healthcare to take center stage.
Which brings us back to that idea of invisibility. If the best IT is the kind you never even notice, then the hero of 2026 healthcare isn't the AI making headlines. It's the silent system that didn't crash when you needed it most.
And that brings us to the end of our discussion on the IT imperative facing healthcare in 2026. We hope this gives you a clearer view of how operational stability really enables clinical innovation.
Absolutely. If today's conversation resonated with you, please subscribe to What's Next Weekly on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss a deep dive.
And leaving a rating or review really helps us connect with more leaders like you.
We'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your biggest takeaway from today? Is IT a bottleneck or an enabler in your organization? Share with us on LinkedIn by tagging PremierNX and using the hashtag #What'sNextWeekly.
For more insights, show notes, and resources from today's discussion, you can visit our website at premiernx.com.
And a quick note, this conversation is based on industry insights and analysis and was produced with the support of AI tools.
Join us next week on What's Next Weekly, PremierNX's weekly podcast, where we'll continue exploring how to turn today's operational challenges into tomorrow's growth opportunities.
Until then, keep building what's next.